Tonight we're going to be making a couple bandsaw boxes. Maybe putting some polyurethane on these ones. Then maybe do some more glue ups. Let me just pull up this so I can see the chat, you guys. There we go. So anyway, yeah, let's take a gander here. We've got these 4 pieces of walnut all glued together, clamped. So we'll try to be making we're cutting a box out of this one for sure. I think this weekend after I go see the Sawyer, I am going to maybe try to organize my shop a little better, dude. So, yeah, here's the first little chunk we'll be able to carve something out of. Here's another one. So we got this one to make a box out of. We got this one we're going to make a box out of. All right, dude. Let me lose this sweater. Thanks for tuning in again, you guys. Little after work, chilling in the shop, making some stuff. You know what? Let me. I'm just gonna square these up on the chop saw, or at least get the edges all lined up. So. Gonna head over there to the chop saw. I'm actually pretty good with that. that's fine. Alan, what up, dude? So, we've got to think about what shape we want this box to be. And then we draw it. What about something like... No. Yeah. Little pointy edge there. Pointy edge there. Little pointy edge there. Pointy edge there, maybe? What do you think? Let's see if we can cut that out on Mr. Bandsaw here. Tighten the saw here. Oh, you guys can't see the saw. Let me try to position this phone so you can see the saw, dude. How's that? There we go. I almost forgot my respirator, dude. You definitely want to wear a respirator whenever you're messing with walnut, dude. Or most woods. All woods, probably. So I think he's had the blade come off the saw, guys. Hopefully the blade didn't just break. Yeah, it's just off the saw. So delay again temporarily. So yeah, basically what happened there was, I think I may have tightened it too much, and it came off the wheels. So let's make sure we're all good. All right, dudes. There we go, on. All right, dude, so this is going to be our box shape. Just a random abstract shape, and I think I'm going to have it sit like this, and we will have our drawer right there. Hey, what up, Anthony? Or we could have it sit like that. Have a drawer like this. Or, dude. Yeah, you know what? That's pretty dope. Yeah, you know what? I think I like it like that, dude. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this drawer in here. Like that. That'll be our drawer. We'll be coming in from here, sort of along the grain, I guess. If you come in along the grain, then when you glue it and clamp it, it's hard to see your kerf from the saw. So let's cut that sucker out, dudes. Oh. Get this out of the way. I have a hard time throwing away these like little waste cuts or whatever, dude. I feel like they could be something. So I have a bucket right there. That's the buckets of scraps that might turn into something, dude. Yeah, I definitely need to rearrange my shop and install this other light so that it shines down on my freaking work here, dude. Where can I put this? Right there. That's perfect, dude. So that was, oh, you know what I totally fucked up and forgot to cut the back off first, dude. Damn. How to fix that? Oh, you know how I could fix that is I could glue another piece on that and come back later and cut it again. So, get a little sacrificial piece here. Glue it on. I'll do that after we have another block here to cut. This one I just kind of wanted to do like a big rectangle. It's a drawer here. And a drawer here. So this one will be like a big rectangle, 2 drawers. Oh, that glue up ended up looking pretty dope on the side, huh? So yeah, so we have like kind of a weird off rectangle shape here. Oh, that looks nice on top too. And I think actually I'm going to do a single drawer on this one instead of a double one. Oh yeah, and first I'm going to cut the back off so I don't fuck it up like last time. There they're back. this a new drawer here. Yeah. Hey, look at it. Okay, so there we have it. We have there's our box. That's going to be our drawer. I got our back here. Now we got to cut out the drawer. Or dude, or should we do it like that, bro? Or like that? I'll do it like that. Yeah, Alan, that's exactly it. So you cut the back off, right? And so here's the drawer. So the back goes on, you glue it back on, and it'll exactly line up. And then once you glue it and then sand it real good, a lot of times you can't even see that line. And then, yeah, then the drawer is exactly that. Yeah, exactly, dude. This is going to be kind of a trickier cut, I think. But, oh yeah, so you want to cut the front and the back off the drawer too. You know, I need to put a little F for front right there. That'll be for back right here, just so I don't lose track while I'm over there. Yeah. The front and back, put them on the bench. So yeah, so we have the front and the back of the drawer here. Then we're going to go ahead and carve this out like that. And so this will be the drawer. And it will slide into this guy. Like this. I'm going to move this phone. Back over to the work table. There we go. And then this is, you know, it's just an extra cutoff piece that looks like it could be used for something. I don't know, man. As you can see, Alan, I got like all kind of, you know, it's like that's a cutoff piece, but it looks like a wave. I don't want to ditch it. Here's a cutoff piece. So I'm like, dude, I could I could make that like a tech deck for one of those kids at tech decks. You know, I don't know. Hard time throwing that shit away. I'm going to be sanding, so the mask is on. Oh, here's those ones from yesterday. And I'm just going to go ahead and get those out of my way right now. So we'll start with an 80. Dudes, I actually just got ahead of myself there. I want to glue this up. And glue the back on it before I do anything else. Thanks for everybody that's tuning in and hanging out in the shop, dude. On a Tuesday night after work. Just kind of letting that glue drip down into that crack, you know, before I clamp it, dude. That came out looking real nice on the grain there, huh? This is sap. You got the sapwood here. That's pretty dope. It worked out for us, guys. All right, I'm good with that. Guys, I'm going to be at the Higher Artisan Market sponsored Festivus gift fair on December 7th in Napa, California. If you guys want to come by, I'll have a little table there with some cool little things. There'll be all kind of other makers there, and I think they're going to do some like ornament painting or something. It's going to be pretty cool. So you can find information for that on my Facebook, Instagram, or my YouTube. Those are all Cobb Mountain Woodworks. And if you find yourself around the Napa area on December 7th, Head on in, dude. Come see me. Bring your mom. She loves me. I didn't like how that was sitting. I felt like that could have been a little bit better. Clampy. Yeah. So yeah, once that glue dries and that gets sanded right there, you'll barely even be able to tell it was cut. Although it's kind of bending on this one. It's okay. It's okay. I did have a little bit of squeeze out on the inside of this, so I'm going to just wipe that out right now. It's easier to deal with the errant glue while it's still wet, dudes, instead of having to fucking sand in there. So, you know, get what you can there. Okay. I think we can put the back on as well. Except for my fucking clamps in the way, buddy. Go. All right, guys, we're going to set this one aside. Let it dry. A little fly there. Let's clamp up this drawer. Actually, I think I'm going to hand sand the inside of this drawer before we do that. Welcome everybody that's just tuning in. Doing a little after work chilling in the shop stream. If you guys could subscribe to the channel, it'd be a huge help. Trying to hit 1,000 followers. I think we're at like 250-ish. So yeah, subscribe. So you want to be really careful about sanding the outside of the drawer, because if you sand the outside of the drawer too much, it's going to fit really loosely inside your box. Hey-o. I will give it a quick little knock down here. So yeah, this will be our little drawer. Oops, like that. Hell yeah, dude. So yeah, these are like pretty simple to make, and they're also fun to make, dude. And they're just cool little things. You just need a bandsaw. Now I'm gonna be careful not to squeeze too hard on that one, because I don't want to break this little piece here. So yeah, that'll be our little drawer, dude. Put whatever down in there, you know. Put your roaches down in there or whatever. All right, so let's get to fixing the fuck up from earlier. Because for me, that's what a lot of the time in here is fixing mistakes. So what happened with this one was I cut the drawer out before I cut the back off, dude. So my thought is that if I'm gonna want to glue this piece first. If I glue this and clamp this, right, and then come back and have this on top of another board. Is there a smaller board I could use? Yeah, have this on top of. No, that's not gonna work. I guess that could work. So yeah, so if I have this on top of another board, then I can go ahead and take it back to the bandsaw and cut that off. And it's not going to exactly match, dude, but gotta fix those mistakes. What am I gonna do? Throw this away? And then that, I think, will be a pretty sick looking one, dude. Almost looks like a dragon or something, huh? Okay, so yeah, let's glue and clamp this baddie. Just let it work its way down. Set it aside while it does that. And then I think tonight also I'm going to, I think I'm going to repair the, these holes in this serving board, which I'll show you guys how to do. And yeah, this one could use a little fill there. This is actually pretty good, but I could use a fill right there. And this one needs this one needs a fill too. So it's either that or cut this beautiful chunk up into boxes, which I could also do, dude. Dude, an eagle, bro? Oh, I see it. I don't know, just a random shape, man. Glue's starting to penetrate down in there. I think it needs a little more, though. Let's help it out a little bit, buddy. Yeah, thanks, Alan. But yeah, I kind of messed it up by not cutting the back off before I cut the drawer out. But dude, we'll see if we can fix it. And this one's pretty good looking grain for the back, huh? Some good looking walnut grain. Okay, this one is ready to be clamped. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's use one of these first. We need to get more small size clamps, guys. Using these big clamps on the little shit. Not exactly the best, but whatever. Use what you got. Ooh, that was bad. There we go, man. Fuck, I need another wet rag. Once again, thanks everybody for joining in to the old after work live stream in the shop. We're hanging out. We're breaking shit. We're fixing it. Yo, now that now that I mentioned chopping that one board up and turning it into more bandsaw boxes, dude, I think I might do that because that sounds pretty fucking cool. Go. Let's take this guy over to the old glue drying zone. And then once that dries, we'll put this piece on it and clamp it, or once it gets even just a little close to dry. So here's its drawer. Don't lose the drawer for that. I think I should do something like cool for once we get to 1,000 subscribers. Like maybe for once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll make one of these mallets out of walnut and give it away on the stream or something. Oh, that's right. I forgot I had this little piece, dude. I was going to make a box out of this guy. Be right back. Going over to the bandsaw. I guess I could bring you guys with me over to the bandsaw. The old bandsaw. Got out of those. You get a new insert. There we go. Now we got the back off. Whoa, 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 buddy. All right, so here's another, just a weird little shape that would make a cool box. Here's our back. going to cut a drawer out of it. And I think I'm going to come in from the bottom corner on this one because that's kind of the way the grain's going. So this one's going to have the tiniest little drawer. Let's see if we can actually make that happen. Before I start fucking with it, I want to just put some little lines on it, dude, so that I can line it back up easier. Okay, so we got those. The drawer goes like that. Got it. I don't feel super good about going this fine on the bandsaw, bro. Like that puts my fingers within an inch of it to do that shit. And I'm definitely not gonna fucking chop one of my fingers off on stream. We might be handsawing this one, dudes. You know what? Let's handsaw it. If you ever like don't feel good about doing something, man, listen to your gut, dude. Don't do something that your gut's telling you not to do. You know what I'm saying? Where'd I put a little piece, bro? Oh, right here. So basically I wanted to come like this. You know? To make the tiniest little drawer, but like I didn't feel comfortable doing that on the bandsaw. So we're doing it by hand, dude. I think I have a coping saw here, which would work good. There we go. A couple little saws. Or dude, maybe I could do that on a bandsaw. Guys, I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom. I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm still trying to, like, should I just go ahead and do it the slow way, or should I risk it with that bandsaw on this one, dude? What do you guys think? Yeah, I'm definitely not doing that fine in there. That looks like shit, dude. That's just chewing it up. Yeah, that's just chewing it up, my guy. All right, I got it on the bandsaw. I was just being overly cautious, I think. Why is that like that? Oh, okay, I got it. Dude, I think that's actually going to be a cool little... That's going to be a cool little thing, dude. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Kind of tying up all my clamps here, dude. Yo, guys, if you want to help the shop out, dude, you could buy me some tiny clamps, bro, like some little 6-inch or 8-inch clamps or whatever. You know what I mean? You can donate on a site called Buy Me a Coffee, and then look for us, Cobb Mountain Woodworks. If you want to donate, buy me a coffee, Cobb Mountain Woodworks. Help us get some more clamps, brother. Don't need that. Don't need that. Here's a real need that. Thanks everybody for tuning in once more. This is the After work, chilling, shop stream. Working those 12-hour days, dude, it feels good to get off work, come in here, make some stuff, you know. All of that. Just letting that, giving that a chance to soak down into that crack. And I'm gonna clamp this one. This fucking enormous clamp, dude. Also, guys, you can find the shop on Instagram, Facebook, Etsy, Cobb Mountain Woodworks on all those platforms. Follow us. Subscribe. All that. All the things, dude. Click the buttons. Dude, it's like we're getting a lot of squeeze out on those. There we go. All right, we'll set this one here. Oh, the back. I'm a little absent-minded sometimes, dudes. Is this it? Let's go like that. Let's go like that. Well, let's fucking see, bud. Definitely goes like that. Guess I could have made more of a drawer on this one, but dude, we'll make a tiny little drawer. It'll be super cute. Mistakes are how we learn, folks. It's all part of the process, man. Oh yeah. Little tiny box. Whoa, buddy. Whoa now, buddy. Alright, so we got this one. Kind of run out of spots to put stinking things, dude. Okay. Now we can glue up the tiny drawer. Yo, the cutout of that drawer looks like a comma. Okay. I don't know if I even need to clamp this one, dude. I might be able to just put some weight on it or something. There it is. Little tiny drawer. Little mini drawer, dude. See, I'm going to build a whole bunch of these little boxes, dude, to take to this event in Napa, California on December 7th. It's the Higher Ground Artisans. Festivus Gift Fair. I mean, bro, that clamp is so overkill for this, dude. Definitely need more clamps, bro. Look at this. That's fucking ridiculous. Son of a gun. Okay. Giant clamp. Tiny piece. Hilarious. And that reminded me. Oh shit, who's that? That reminded me. I think I'm gonna chop this one up, dude. Instead of it being a we'll get back on that one. Can repair this one though. Alright, so to repair this thing, we've got super glue and activator. The activator will make that super glue harden completely in just a few minutes, or actually seconds. So what we're going to do here, let's get some of this sawdust that we've accumulated sanding these fuckers. And we're going to put it in that one, and that one, and that one. And then this one. This is some really fucking runny super glue, bro. Not a huge fan. Shouldn't have grabbed the thin shit. You know what we can do while we're here? Just fucking get a little bit more on those little cracks, dude. See if that helps us out. Bro, I forgot to get that one, bro. Hey, thanks everybody for hanging out. Appreciate you. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and we're at 250. So if y'all want to throw me a subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. Whoa. Oh yeah, that one too. Yeah, I think this one's worth fixing, dude. Because that grain is fucking crazy. All right. Gotten a lot of that sealed up. There's just a couple little spots. But yeah, I think that board's worth it because of that grain, dude. Well, my friends, it's getting late. It's 8:30. I got to get to bed, man. I'm going to get up at 4 in the morning. Appreciate y'all coming by, hanging out. I'll be back here tomorrow night to finish up those 3 boxes we started. And maybe finally finish repairing that one board. And then do some more glue ups tomorrow. I want to do some more like this pattern of glue up for the next boxes. Oh, you know what, dude? I was gonna was going to treat these today with some wipe-on polyurethane, so I'm going to do that right now, actually. Dude, Cam, bro, what's up, dude? Yeah, isn't that a crazy board, dude? Cam, I saw part of your text about the stickers, but I couldn't click through. And just, yeah, let me know. Let me know what you're going to charge me for the stickers, bro. I'm doing this craft fair in Napa on the 7th of December. So I'd like to get some stickers to give away. Give away some stickers during that. You know? Okay. I'm gonna put some wipe-on polyurethane on these. Which means you gotta put some gloves on, dude. Urethane's definitely not something you want all up on your hands. Really any body part, for that matter. No, not this weekend. Like December 7th. Did you get the two, I sent you the two different logos. One of them's got like a chisel and a mountain and a tree, and the other one's got the Bigfoot. I don't know how delayed this chat is. I'm not sure how delayed the chat is. If anybody knows how long the chat delay is on YouTube live streams, let us know in the chat. So yeah, I'm doing the wipe-on polyurethane just to give it a little bit more protection, dude. You know? Also, it fucking makes it shiny. Cam, if you want to come to Napa on December 7th, dude, it's a Sunday from 11 till 4. I'll be at the Higher Artisan Collective, what's it called? Festivus gift fair, dude. There'll be other makers, and there'll be cool stuff and treats and good time for all. Family friendly. I think there's gonna be some like Christmas ornament decorating. Guys, I wonder if I should make some more charcuterie boards to take to that fair. Or should I just do all boxes? I got like 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks to make stuff for this thing, so see what I can pump out in this tiny little shop. Oh yeah, and the whole 2.5 weeks I'm also working 12-hour days, so it'll be tough. Thank you, bro. Yeah, you know, I need to actually go to bed. I got to get up hella early. Dude, let me just finish it. Let me finish this one. Don't yell at me, dude. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to hit it. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Don't forget to drop a subscribe, some likes or whatever. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Etsy at Cobb Mountain Woodworks. And Cam, I'll hit you up on text, brother. Alan, thanks for stopping in. Everybody else, see you later.